Somebody's shooting guns over there.
And now there it is again. Oh, you
Flashed
too.
into the red and then it stopped. Not even kidding. I've just lost all contact with Ann. Everywhere we go, there's more graves.
Oh, Craig, come here.
Oh, shit.
Craig?
We're out here in Bennettsville by a lake where we wandered through the woods, and there happens to be just a ton of graves sitting out here in the forest. So we're gonna go take a look at a few.
Look at this one. This is so cool. I don't even know if we can read it. It's all worn down.
Yeah, it doesn't have...
Let me get behind it. It's upside down.
Bill and Mary Campbell.
Another Mary.
Oh God, it's crikey.
Can you lift it?
Oh yeah, I think I can.
But no year inscription. There's no year.
There, I repositioned his headstone.
Very thoughtful. Don't know how long it'll last, but
It's been laying there for years.
you can tell. Totally separate.
Look back here.
I know, that's where I want to go. Look at this. Okay. Isaac M. Newton. You're kidding me.
What is it?
Is this Isaac Newton?
Isaac Newton.
We know it's not the.
How do we know?
But how do we know?
How can we be certain?
This is December 19th, 1891 to September 13th, 1918. What do you want to bet? He died in the war. But the main strange thing to us is that these are just out in the middle of the woods. Strange. This is the first one we've seen like that here. Yeah, this is interesting to me. You would think that this would be the older section, but it isn't. So Lily B., wife of A.B. Green, born, what does that say? Anyway, 1876, died October 7th of 1909. Remember me. Oh, one more note. So can't quite make it out, but that's pretty cool. Prepare for death and eternality. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Found another one that's sort of sad. Another stone. I don't know if it was originally meant to be flush with the ground or something that stood upright, but it says Reggie, and I believe daughter of James and Lissy Leake, June 15th, 1905 to December 25th, 1917. So she was only 12. Oh, hang on. Craig spotted something. Let me make my way over there.
No, look at this tree. You see that?
But I'm looking at these two. Look. Okay.
Oh, they're awesome, but look at that tree. Look how it's twisted and wound.
Look at that.
I think a spirit took hold of it.
Maybe, laddie, maybe. Look at that. That sounded creepy.
Me,
well, there is, but just not what. Just not what.
They're coming up from behind.
No, that is freaky. Do you see this? Look it.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's been grafted in the middle of that. See the line?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's twisted and done something strange too.
Amongst all these, you be careful too.
And is heading back to the vehicle. You got pretty good coverage. I was doing a live video. Here, wait for me. I was doing a live video. Whoa, shit! I didn't bring my spider stick, and what did I do? I walked right into one. Under. Duck under.
There are advantages to being shorter.
I've got a new hairdo. Ooh,
Hello.
That was creepy. Anyway, we're walking back to the car now. We've been out here and we've discovered this lost hidden cemetery out in the middle of the woods in the forest on this hillside where there are just graves. Kind of maybe not so much right in that area, but over here there's tons. The further back you go, the more you see. There's some over here. And we just kept discovering them all over the woods. Yeah, it was just
strange. It's just funky.
Just kind of graves strewn about all over this little hillside. So maybe this is kind of a common thing we're discovering about South Carolina. I don't know, but
yeah, we'll see.
We did find a really cool cemetery At first we thought it was just a few graves, but we walked back in here and there was just more. So
And we didn't make it all the way back to the edges. We don't know how far back they go.
yeah, we don't know. It could go all the way
idea.
down to back there where the sun, you can see the sun. I think that's a pasture. But yeah, there's just graves everywhere. So we'll be back later to do some nighttime investigation.
Hi, this is Ann
And Craig.
with StarTech 47, and we've come back by nighttime to visit a cemetery. What do you call it?
It's the Dark Forest Cemetery in Bennettsville, South Carolina.
Otherwise known as the Lakeside Cemetery, locally, I believe. So we're going to just walk our way through and see if we come across anything interesting to complement anything that we saw earlier during the day when we were here a few weeks ago. But first, a word from the makers of one of our favorite products ever.
Lightning! When we're doing paranormal investigations, there's only one food we rely on: banana planks.
If you cross paths with Bigfoot on one of your paranormal investigations,
Plank 'em!
Banana.
if you're struggling with alien abductions,
Plank 'em.
they're bananarific.
So, I'm heading back into the woods right now, and I just realized I don't have a spider stick.
Gotta have the essential spider stick.
This is a time of year when there's typically not many spiders anyway. However, there are lots of dead and broken branches.
Quite a bit different atmosphere here by night.
Anne has the night vision camera.
Hello. I'm going to stay pretty close to Craig, but kind of venture off my own way a bit too.
So we're out here. There's a tombstone right there. Here are more of the graves. Now out here in the woods, we've found lots of tombstones just sitting out here in the forest. There's a whole cemetery out here, forgotten in time.
Just trying to tune in to the energies tonight. That's Craig. See if I can pick up on anything. So far, things seem pretty quiet and calm and peaceful here.
We brought some of our gear out here so we can start, we can do a little bit of researching and see if we can detect any spirits that might be out here lingering around this forgotten, long lost, haunted cemetery.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
I have no idea. But we're out here tonight primarily to determine if there are any entities, spirits, active tonight.
This is the forest way out here in South Carolina. Look at this tombstone, it's fallen over. It's barely been placed back. Yeah. Oh, can you see me? Oops. Seems I've... Ooh, spider webs. I don't have a spider stick on me. But I've... Whoops. Light went off.
Of course, Craig has the nice bright light. You find something? You've gotten way ahead of me here.
Grappled apple. Cinnamon apple. I'm going to turn it down lower. Seems I've ran on ahead of Ann and lost her out here in the haunted cemetery. Fortunately, I can find her now. She's there.
Oof. I'm relying totally on night vision through my camera. I can see nothing. Let me get my flashlight out.
I found Ann after losing her in the haunted cemetery out in the woods.
And I sense a little bit of energy, but it's very, very low key. There's a nice looking headstone over here that I don't think I saw last time. I'm gonna go take a look. Wind my way around some debris here. And trees. There's all sorts of branches on the ground too. I don't know that you can how much you can see them, but they tend to interfere with smooth walking.
Let's go down slope a little more. Alright, I got a new spider stick. Seems like a good one. It's very sturdy.
He's got the spider stick is in full operation. That's why I wore a cap tonight. Looks pretty good out here, actually. Very peaceful. Are you sensing anything?
There are some
But it's very low key.
strange, yeah, kind of, there's a bit of a vibe out here. I wouldn't say necessarily haunted energies, but
I just feel a little bit of just a very low key.
a bit of melancholia, perhaps. Uh-oh, what's this? Something floating in the tree. It's a spider web. I know. There's more over here. I want to go see some of these tombstones.
Actually, even if there weren't any headstones here, if this weren't a cemetery, it would be creepy just cruising out here.
Cool. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. You could walk right into that without a spider stick. And then you gotta kind of scrape it off too, because you don't want to drag it around with you.
I can see Craig's shoes. Oh, he's spider sticking me. He must have seen a dangler on my camera.
Let's go this way.
Okay, we're going to go a little bit deeper into the woods here. I'll look the other way. He's shining his lights to one side, and I'll look over here. Hmm? Ooh, I heard something. Did you hear it? I guess he didn't. I heard something behind me. I don't know if you guys heard it. I don't see anything. And this is what people who have cemetery and graveyard fetishes do. We come at night, as well as the daytime, to explore. That's me doing all the crunching. And I have to switch hands here. This is pretty heavy for me, so I just saw a major mist move in front of me. Just out of the blue. The camera caught it. Do you guys see that? It was there and then it wasn't. First I thought it was my breath, but it's not quite cool enough to be seeing your breath. We'll take a look at it when we're finished here tonight. But some sort of mist just showed itself right in front of me. Was there, then it wasn't. See, I'm breathing, and there's no fog. It's not quite that cold. It was in front of me anyway. I caught a mist right in front of me, a white mist.
Did you?
Just showed up and then it was gone. We look at the footage.
Try EMF detector for a minute.
Okay, it's right in this area. I haven't moved far.
Try the EMF detector. Look at that right now.
And there it is.
Oh, there's a light
Had a little
on
bit.
the second spot for a second there. Are there any spirits near us right now? If there are any spirits out in the woods here with us right now, it's okay to come up to where I'm standing. Right now we're out in the woods and it is completely pitch black out here. If it wasn't for the night vision camera, we couldn't see anything at all. We're trying to contact spirits. Seeing if there's anybody out here in the cemetery with it. Oh, look at that. Did you see that?
Yes.
Was it on camera?
I don't know if it'll
Let's
show
see.
up. See?
It spiked up to the third light for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that again for us, please? If you're a spirit out here with us now, can you interact with me through this device in my hand that has the green light on it? Had a little flash went up to the third light, the yellow one. Let's see if we can get a reaction again. There it goes, it blipped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
It's got a glare on
Are there any more spirits here with us
it.
tonight?
Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
There was a bit of a mist again. No, that's a reflection. Got it.
Okay.
That's a reflection.
Anything bleeping? Anything bleeping with it?
In case you're wondering what a mist can be indicative of, it can be indicative of either an entity's emanations or entities trying to communicate. Is it spiking over there? All right.
No, it's not.
Yeah, there's a little movement out here, a little activity.
Turn my camera on. Okay. Heading up this side of the mountain now. Heading up this hill. There are some spiders, probably. Maybe, I don't know. I found some more gravestones right out here. Look at this. This one's broken. A lot of it's broken off. It's hard to see the name on it. David Stewart. Alright, I'm just going to kind of hold this in front so you can see. As you can see, it's not, the camera is not activating it, the light isn't activating it at all. So anything happens would be if we come close to contact with a spirit. Look over here. There's another tombstone. I'm telling you, these are just scattered all over the woods. But this is what I was talking about. It looks like it's been cut down, but this almost looked like some kind of a strange haphazard shelter. Yeah.
An intentional placement of these branches. They're slanted against a couple of trees, and based on the placement, the part that's broken, it's not a natural fall, it's strange.
Now, incidentally, that is the kind of thing that Bigfoot does. It's spiking into the double green a little bit here. The double green is flashing. That's very low EMF, if anything. It's hard to say what that could be. Do you see the double green flashing?
I caught it out of my eye.
Yeah.
I was trying not to interrupt your commentary, but yes, I saw it with my eyes.
If there are spirits nearby, it's okay to approach. If you want to come a little closer and interact with us, if you have no negative or ill intentions towards either of us, you may come closer to me and try to reach out and touch the device in my hand. Either one, I guess, since I'm holding a camera. Okay, I'm gonna go up here.
Oop, I just saw another one of those lights. Let me take down my flashlight, point the camera over there in the complete opposite direction of where I saw the other blinking light. Stand still here a minute.
Okay. The woods are a strange place. They play tricks on your ears. They can play tricks on your eyes.
Oh, Craig, come here. I've got goosebumps all over. Another one of those mists just swooped around and up.
Okay, I'm losing battery power too, and I just had a full battery. I've only had this camera on about 20 minutes.
It was right here.
I'm already...
and up.
Okay.
There it is again.
Holy cow.
And you can't... Did you see it? Now
That's somebody shooting guns over there.
And now there it is again. And now you hear the guns in the background, I'm sure.
If you can see that on video or not.
I don't know, those mists. What is that? And that was an orb, not dust. I just saw an orb. Ooh. But I was just explaining to them how weird this tree is, Craig. Look.
Yeah, this one that's bent over and broke.
Intentionally in this direction. It's broken. This is not a fall down.
Bigfoot have been known to do that. Big feet? I don't know, what do we call them? Okay. Alright, I'm about to lose battery power, but...
Yeah, we're going to have to wind down. We're maybe losing the battery.
We're going to do a little bit more research, but I've already lost most of the battery on this camera, and I had it fully charged before we left the house just a little while ago. Charlie E. Evans, 1903. But no, I mean, you kind of know what we're talking about here. It's like this hillside out here in the middle of nowhere where there are just dozens. There's a chair sitting right here in the woods. It's known as the Devil's Seat, I think. I've heard of chairs just being sitting out in the woods, supposedly welcoming evil spirits. I'm not even kidding. I've just lost all contact with Anne. She's down the hillside somewhere. Here's a fallen tombstone. Some more graves.
See that mist, you guys? Come on, that is major. Craig, get over here. Craig? Hang on, folks. Just a minute here.
I don't know how much longer my battery's gonna last. Oh my God. This is not the place you can just tear off, go running from either. Not out here like this. Out in these woods.
Damn it. Craig, where are you? Craig!
This is a whole new section. Never even seen this before. Alright, I need to go find Anne. I don't know where she went. But yeah. Can't just go running off here. Thing is, I hear dogs, and half the time out here people don't have their dogs tethered. I got my knife, but it's hard to use a knife. Let me go see if I can find Anne so we can get out of here. She's got more battery on her camera for some reason. I don't know what happened to mine, but it's about to die. So, this is StarTech 47. I'm going to sign off. Oh, she's yelling for me. Let me go see what's going on. Oh, shit.
Well, off to find Craig. I'm not going to stay in this particular spot by myself. Craig! Where the hell did you go? Alright, now I'm creeped out. I hear him. There you are! Damn it! There it is, all around. There's mist like crazy.
You still down here by this thing? I wanted to see if I could get some more video before my camera died. You're in a haunted wood and it's completely surrounded with graves and headstones everywhere you look.
Are we going the right direction?
I don't even know. There's so many now, it's hard to say. All I do know is I have a spot. Whoa, the meter was just going to 3. Now it's on 2. The meter was hitting right when I was over by this grave. This is the one I propped up before. The stick is still on it. There's a spider web there. We need to no spider web, but I got spider shoe. There's a big old spider web right there. I'm not going in it. Is there anyone here with us tonight? Can anyone hear us? Are there any spirits here wanting to make contact?
Do you hear that?
Yeah, did you just see that go up to 3?
Yes. Oh man.
We just heard something big through the woods right through there.
There it is.
And the meter's going off. Can you see it?
I can't see anything.
Let me try with my flashlight. Can you hear that, people?
It's not doing anything right now.
I say we go after it.
Let's head in that direction. Then I want to get back to the truck.
We got to be close now because I've seen this tombstone before. Here's some more graves over here. There's the truck. Okay. I don't know if you can see, there are graves everywhere around us. We're heading in the direction where we just heard that sound. Something was in these woods with us. Trying to find out what that noise was. Let's go around this way. Okay, I don't know what that noise was, but we definitely heard something over here in this section of the woods. just now. I'm watching the meter, so I'm holding the camera in one hand and the meter in the same hand. So I'm trying to get up through here. We still got some battery. I don't know how it's holding on this long, but we're still here. Oh, that's a big one. The meter's going off. The meter's going bonkers. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh shoot, it stopped. Right when I get it in front of the camera, maybe I can hold it like this. The meter was going off right when I got close to this section of graves. Alright, we found the car. We know which direction we're going, but I wanted to show you these graves over here. These are particularly scary looking graves. Look all the way back through there. Is that eyes?
That's for a second.
Look at this spider web. Don't walk that way.
Major.
Big spider web. Not going that way.
Do you know where the hell the truck is?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta go back this way. Okay.
I just want to know that you know.
Alright, we still have just a minute or two of battery power. This is Craig and Ann with StarTech 47. I think we're done for the night.
I am.
We found our way back to the truck. Almost. It's not far. It's just almost right next to us. So we're going to call it a night here. We heard some activity in the woods. Didn't sound like animals because it didn't keep moving.
No.
We heard noises
It
and
was
then
intermittent.
nothing.
It stopped. It didn't continue off into the woods, and then there were lots of mist that showed up, and I'm anxious for Craig to see them. He couldn't see them on his
I
camera.
saw it a couple of times
Did
with
you?
my eyes, but I didn't know. I couldn't tell if it was reading on camera or not. So
But the night vision camera picked them up very
Yeah.
nicely.
I think it did. So we're going to review those when we get home.
Yeah.
And we got a couple of good hits on the EMF detector. Boom. Nothing that
middle
was
of
a solid
nowhere.
communication. Yeah, in the middle of nowhere, walking through this cemetery at night. You know, it's not going off when we hold it up next to lights or the
Or
camera.
the camera? No.
Nothing. So it's there's definitely something activating it. Walking through a field of some sort. I don't know what, but
And there was a couple of times, at least one time, that
Not
the
me.
temperature dropped.
this was StarTech 47 out at the Dark Forest Cemetery in Bennettsville, looking for spirits.